It's dog. Right. Get some viewers on. My face is like bright white again. Bright white.
How's that puppy?
The dog, it's in its cage. Why does it have you?
We've gone live early. Riona, as you know. Dazza.
Yo.
Heidi. The boys are going to be arriving home very soon, and I just want to turn around and show people. Look at this. Look at all this. Look at those amazing gifts that people donated for this family. It's just absolutely amazing. They're here now. So here we go.
Hi, Hello.
Hiya.
Hiya. You alright? Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
One of them has arrived.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah?
Shut the door on this one.
I didn't.
Oh, it's taking
You
that.
shut that on yourself.
One of them has arrived. I don't think they're quite aware of what's going on yet.
I thought so.
Grandma bought the TV.
Put that there then.
There's another little one.
You alright?
You're going to wonder what we're doing here.
Get that box for you down.
But when we found out that you'd been burgled, we put out on my page, Go Pink, we put out to say that you'd been burgled, and the amount of people that gave donations for you guys so that you could have a new Christmas.
This is for you.
This is for you too.
All this.
Cool.
This is what all the people out there have helped get for you for Christmas.
To
give you another Christmas. For you.
I don't get it.
That's out, can't it?
Come in, come in.
This is Dad.
You're alright.
Told you.
The boys are a little bit
Bemused.
bemused.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
I think Dad's a bit bemused.
Want to open them all?
I think it's a little bit overwhelming, and the amount of people that did help and support to make this happen for these boys is just amazing.
Go on then, you give back your dad.
Thank you very much. Yeah, take them in.
That's what.
Oh,
You want
sweets.
sweet?
Hey, I'm not having sweets, no.
No, no. What's in?
Oh, these sweets you brought. Oh, you got them as well.
Open this one.
Oh, that's next.
Do you want to open this?
Do you want to open this, Lachlan?
What's in you open that?
Go on.
I'll open it with Deacon.
Go
Do
on
you
then.
guys want to open it
Both of you
together?
open that
I
one.
don't get anything.
You did?
This is all for you
They're
both.
all for your birth.
Everything here is for you both.
They are a bit overwhelmed. Do you want
Yeah.
to open that one?
Open this. These are for you.
These are
All
all
for
for
you.
you, these presents.
Yeah. Open that one. See what that is.
What's in it?
How's that?
Uncharted 4.
Uncharted.
What is
Yeah,
it?
can I borrow Uncharted 4 after when you're done with it?
What is it?
Yeah, you can.
You can borrow my new one, I've already got it.
What is
Have you
that?
got it?
though? What is that?
PS4.
A new
PS4.
See,
Sick.
I'm borrowing Uncharted 4.
what do you think, Locks?
I only got 1, 2 and 3 with mine. Wow.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
At least I got an Xbox.
His little face.
I know. Do you
think they're a bit shocked.
want to open the rest of them?
Yeah. There's loads more.
His little face is like,
I don't know what to say.
Oh my, there's another one.
You don't want to do that for me?
More sweets.
they're in a little bit of bewildered at the moment. They're looking
Yeah.
and thinking, do you know what?
I would be.
I don't know what to think. I don't know what to make of this.
I'm gonna be chunky biting, do you?
If you need it on with
This
that
is just
chocolate, right,
amazing.
you'll let me know.
I'm gonna be fat. I'm gonna be fat.
Yeah, you want me to put these down here for you? In another pile.
And this is what you guys did. This is what you guys did out there for this family, which is just amazing. And in a minute, I'm going to get Heidi to speak if I can get her to do it today without blubbering.
Animal.
She's going to speak, yeah, she's going to speak. But this is just amazing, guys.
This is white. That.
Yes.
And the vast majority of people who joined together and did this for these boys don't have any, really don't have any money to spare. They don't really have anything to give, but they rallied together as a community to make sure that these boys had another Christmas and had new memories.
Come on, Dee, get stuck in.
They're a little bit overwhelmed.
That bod.
Giant plane tag.
Oh, it's cleaner wherever I go, mate.
What's that?
Do you want me to open it?
I'll wait for you, Deacon.
Steph has just put that she has some little
Rip
things.
them
Brilliant,
open,
Steph.
rip
I'll
them
call
open.
by for those little things for them.
We're not recycling paper.
Yeah, we've just got someone saying a huge shout out to the boys' dad. You know what? I don't actually think he needs a shout out. This guy, he's just doing what a dad would do. His boys were upset,
Yeah.
and I think he'd have drove a million miles to get to his boys that night, just to make sure they were happy.
I got to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning.
We all
Isn't that
did,
Dad?
yeah.
I heard that your dad had a stop off. Did he have a stop off at a petrol station?
Yes, we'll get out now
No,
asleep.
we had to stop off on a dual carriageway just to...
Just to have you nod your
just
head
have a
down.
kip, yeah. It was a 10-minute kip turned into 40 minutes.
What's that?
Little big planet.
Oh, my lad's got that. My lad's
What
got
you
that.
guys have donated here for these children and the difference that you have made is just, but the difference that you've made to Heidi, more so, is just absolutely amazing.
Make the notebook bubble.
Dad,
want
you
to have-
open
You
yours.
want to have a quick word?
I've already
So I've got her here.
Look, you've got another game.
I've got Heidi her here. Perfect.
Hello.
I hope I'm gone this wrong way around.
Yeah.
No, I'd just like to say thank you again for everything you've done for my two boys. I'm overwhelmed. I don't really know what to say. But just goes to show that there's scumbags out there, but there's also nice people as well. So just thank you. And also, while I'm on the thank you, I'd like to thank you, Riona, because without you, it wouldn't have happened. And
Oh, I've got flowers. I never get brought flowers.
plus, without your input, this wouldn't have happened. So, thank you.
Oh, let me just. It says the boss. Without you today, wouldn't have happened. Got a gift. I got a gift. Do you know what? It's not just without me. It's without Go Pink Co being around, and without you guys following us, without you guys listening, without you guys doing stuff. This wouldn't have happened today.
We're going to be shut up.
I'm never going to shut again.
La, 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 la. It's like a million layers of wrapping.
My dad's like,
Do you know what, darling? I'd do it a million times. I'd do it a million times. This is what we're here for. We're here to make a difference to people's lives, whether, no matter how big, no matter how small. I'll put it back on Heidi again.
Kids.
What do I say?
She's just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Got a boss cut.
more games.
Just the boys are really happy. You can see they're opening the presents now. And
Oh my gosh, look at all these games.
Ooh.
Look at them all.
You two are going to be busy today.
You got 2 of them and 2.
You'll be in the game
two
for
of
a long
those.
time, will you?
2 of those.
Minecraft.
I've got that on my
what's with
Xbox.
them as well?
Yeah, he's
got all them
just
as well.
put the ball
Yeah.
there.
And I've got all of them upstairs.
This little boy is going to be playing bloody computer games until it comes out of his ear. And
What we got here?
and some people
I'm moving
like
in
to
for a
say,
week, mate.
some people like to say, well, oh, they've got enough, you know, we don't have to give any more.
Won't play that yet.
But whatever the boys don't need and whatever they've got duplicates of, we will pass on. We're going to take down to the hospital and pass on to the children down there, because we do know that in the children's ward they've got a PS and they have an Xbox. So we're going to allow the children to have some of the games that,
After I've played that for a week.
after he's played
Yeah.
this,
You have it back in a week.
Uncharted. What is
Uncharted
it?
4.
It's just amazing. The amount of people that gave to this family is just amazing. You guys, we couldn't have done it without you guys.
It's a big transformer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Him.
The Optimus.
Oh, I thought it said Deacon on it.
That was too intelligent for me. That.
Oh. It's square. sound watching this.
That's a big one, isn't it?
Whoa. Come on, open it for you.
Dad, do you want to say anything?
My camera first. So it's great. It's fantastic what they've all done. It's brilliant.
Dad's not a camera person, but he's just said it is absolutely amazing. I think he's a little bit overwhelmed as well, you know.
But what have you got?
A hat, a Batman hat,
No,
you
it's
know.
the next thing in it.
Neck warmer.
That there are some cool people out there.
There's an hole in me hat.
Yeah, go on.
I think it's a neckerchief, a
warmer.
neck warmer he's trying to put on his
I won't
head.
sleep with that.
But I think the fact is there are some very cruel people out there, and
It
there are
goes
some
round your
people
neck
out
like
there
that.
who do some really cruel things. But
When you pull that there,
there is a company out there who makes a difference, and that's us.
and then tightens up. I didn't want to snap it.
We are going to start raising funds. We've got a GoFundMe already that we've set up for
Deacon. Don't talk about this for them, and then
that we've set up for that we did originally set up for Heidi, but her grandma, the TV, we set it up so we could buy her a new TV. But Heidi's grandma went out and bought her a brand new TV because that was the one last thing that was missing that would make the house is normal for the boys. So we have that fund that people have donated in, but we are going to continue with that fund because we know there's quite a few people. There's 2 gentlemen that have lost their lives on New Year's Eve. We know of another gentleman lost his life yesterday. There are some women that have lost their lives as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to carry on with that fund. People want to donate into that fund, and it just means that we can help other people and we can give back to other people that that might not be able to. You know, it's not just the people who die and the lives that we lose. It's the aftermath of what it causes for the family and friends.
Yeah, I've got the second.
Some of these people have children and there's nothing left for them. So to be able to maybe take them out for a day, give them some vouchers to go to Alton Towers, or do something where we can try and give them one day, one experience that is going to be happy for them. That's what we want to do. So we're going to keep this fund going, and hopefully we can... Love your tree, Heidi. They're loving the tree.
It needs more. It looks a bit bold.
Just like to say, we've lost people, but we know we've saved people through messages we've got. So what we're doing is working. So we've had people messaging us saying thank you so much, you know, an inspiration, and that's what we're here for. So that's it from me. I'm just enjoying watching these kids open their presents, and I feel like I'm having my kids again with Christmas, and I am going to be playing all these games later on.
It is fabulous, you know what I mean? And I know that we've lost a few lives, but we do, around the globe, save thousands of lives. There's a lot of people that have given us permission to share some of the messages, some of the kind messages that they've sent us. So we're going to start sharing some of those messages on the page. So for people out there who think that we're just a fad and we're not going to stay around, we are going to start sharing some of those messages out there for people. If you don't share what we do, you might have missed a life that you didn't know about that was struggling. If you don't, or families out there that are struggling from the aftermath of losing someone, especially to suicide, if you don't share it and you don't let them know where our drop-in clinics are going to be, you don't let them know when we're going live, we can't help them. And there's a lot of people that don't log on the lives. They log on the lives after we've come off live because they don't want people to see. Oh, look at this.
It looks so cool.
We've also got 2
What is it, Deacon?
teachers for nursery thing.
Oh yeah, really good, because someone mentioned that when we have the drop-in clinics, a lot of people have children, so trying to find, you know, someone to look after the children or babysit it if they want to come down to the drop-in clinic. So far we have 2 qualified level 2 and level 3 nursery nurses.
Thank you to Abby.
Abby, who's the other one?
It's a friend of hers, I don't know her name, but
Abby said, I'll do it fine. I will volunteer my time.
You got a dump.
I open Deacon's.
There you go. Look.
I open yours.
It's got your name on it.
yeah.
Cool.
That was from Annie. Annie went out and she got your names put on hoodies. A lady called Annie.
Is it?
Nice, isn't it?
I don't get that. That's yours, Deacon.
She heard that, and she wanted you to have some nice jumpers. Everybody, half of the people that donated, we do not know these people. I went out on that evening, you know, that you came to my house, and I went live in my car in my dressing gown, and I said what had happened to you guys. And those people, do you know how many people have watched that video of what happened to you?
Over 100? More than
Nearly
that.
11,000 people.
Seen that.
And loads of people. It got shared everywhere. It's been shared over 100 times. And the amount of people that said, I've got a gift for the boys, I've got a gift for the boys, that wanted to make it so that horrible night is gone and that you could then have another Christmas where no one can take this from you now. Would you guys like to say anything to the people who did all of this for you, who gave these presents?
He's shy as Deacon.
I'm always
No,
shy.
what do you say? Come on.
Well, you don't have to, just talk to me. You don't have to, just ignore that.
I'm shy.
I'm shy. Come on, what do you
I'm
say?
too shy.
Yeah,
Do you
what
know, there was a guy who was online and he was talking to his friends in his PS. He's got a PS4 and he was talking to his friends online and he said that you'd had your stolen, and is there anything that anyone can jump in and give some money for? And then this guy called Carl turned up the next morning with a brand new PS4. He'd gone out and just bought it. He couldn't really afford to
How
buy
nice
it,
is
but he
that?
went out and bought it because he wanted you to not relive the memory of being burgled, that you had your PS4 back and loads of games. My gosh, loads of games.
I've got more than I used to have.
Yeah.
How come you got more wrapping paper?
So,
But people donated wrapping paper so that we could wrap your presents. Unfortunately, Santa's factory is closed.
Santa's factory.
Totally
next
closed until next year. So we had to do his duty and start wrapping presents for you guys. Look at him with the
Carry on.
jumper on his head.
You're not an elf though.
Am I a little bit too tall to be an elf? Do you know what? There's special shrinking powder.
Oh.
And it makes me really small, and then it makes... this is why I've got my head covered up with the hat.
Oh, headbands.
Another one.
Headbands.
It's a different one.
It's a different one.
Has
isn't it?
Katrina
Yeah.
been using that?
Headbands.
Shrinking powder.
Have you been using the shrinking potion, Katrina?
We watched that last time.
Minions operation, what the? Looks a good one, doesn't it?
Minions Operation.
I'm gonna have a look. My leg will hurts now.
So, from me, from Heidi Ho,
and thank you again. It means a lot.
means the
Come
world.
on.
The boys are shy. This is new for them, but it does
They're
mean
well
the world.
Shy do that.
Dad,
I'm always shy.
just shout. You're not on it now. Just shout thank you.
Thank you.
Deacon.
So,
You're not on it.
you're not on it.
Not
looking
looking
at me.
camera.
Thank you.
So they are so
Well done.
nervous, these boys. But I'm sure Heidi will do a little video maybe and pass it on to me so I can put it on the page. But for everyone who has helped make this happen for these boys.
Yeah, and you did.
And he went around with Heidi collecting everything.
Okay,
But
well.
for everyone who's done this and made this happen for these boys, thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, Heidi's, the dads. What's your name, by the way? John.
John.
See, didn't even know his name. How rude. I'm from Dazza. I'm from the two boys. They are just overwhelmed. Thank you so much, guys. You know who you are. I could give a shout out to everyone, but it's just amazing. It's just amazing. These boys, I'm overwhelmed. She's overwhelmed. We've actually managed to keep the tears at bay. But thank you, everyone. And if you're watching this and you're thinking, do you know what? I need some help. I need some support. I'm struggling in life. Please get in contact with us. There's 3 admins on the page now that are there all the time to help out. Chucking paper at me. Don't be alone. And even if it's just something that, you know, tragedy can happen and depression can happen to anyone. Mental health issues can happen to anyone, not just someone who is born with it, or someone can have a tragedy, or it can just come along for any reason, any age, for anyone. Please get in contact. Ashley's just said, Happy New Year and glad the boys are enjoying themselves. Thanks to the little elves. Oh, do you know what? Your little elves out there did amazing for these boys. I'd just like to say,
Oh,
you know, and as
don't hit me.
Lachlan has said, oh, I've got loads more presents and loads more PS games than what I had. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing what you guys have done. So on that note, I'm going to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Dad's going to say goodbye.
Bye.
Heidi's going to say goodbye. The boys are going to say goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
See you later.
Thank you very much. And we might be on live later on for your 6 o'clock live. I do have some people coming this week on live, which are really I'm really looking forward to. And I think the mush is going to go live with me as well this week, just to set the record straight to you guys. So from me, bye. 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 Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for this for them boys.